Well, waiting for 2025 might take too long. Anyways, I'm going to post this time. This is the story of the 1989 Cajon Pass Runaway Train. May 12, 1989. Southern Pacific 7551 East was headed from Mojave Yard to West Colton. The train consisted of 3 engines. EMD SD45 are number 7551 and number 7549, and SD45T, 2 number 9340, pulling 69 hopper cars full of trona, a sand-like material. However, 7551 was the first engine to merge with Southern Pacific. Santa Fe was dead. However, they bought a new engine from Mojave Yard. The new engine was SD40T, 2 number 8278. They still kept the symbol as 7551 East, although it seemed like 7551 not being the leader. The train begins its journey along Cajon Pass. After the train stops at a signal, 2 engines from the westbound hitch on 7551 East tail. Those were 2 helper units, SD40T, 2 number 8317, and SD45 are number 7443. The crew didn't know what tonnage of 7551 East was, or didn't know what the train was carrying. All they could do is just help the train up and down the Cajon Pass. At 6:30 a.m., the train begins its descent on San Gabriel Mountains along Cajon Pass. After that Everett crowd, the conductor noticed something was off.
Hey Frank, we're at 30.
It should be at 25.
Confused, he set the brakes to 50%. After that, the train slowly picking up speed. When the engineer of the helpers, Lawrence Hill, slam on the emergency brakes, also known as dumping the air means 0 psi, he felt a noticeable jolt. Seems like it is slowing down. Smoke pouring from the wheels as it's really hot as a furnace, and became a molten steel, slowly picking up. It was off to the races.
Get on the phone. Tell them we got a runaway train.
7551 to West Colton. 7551 to West Colton. Colton. We have a slight problem. I don't think we get this train stopped. We're coming out of Dyke. Mayday, Mayday, West Colton, AGYM Sergeant Dispatcher. We are doing 90 miles per hour. 90! Out of control. Won't be able to stop till we hit Colton.
The speedometer stops at 90 miles per hour since it's the speed limit of the engine. According to black boxes, it was over 110 miles per hour. On the other side of the tracks, sits San Bernardino full of neighborhood near a sharp curve. The speed limit 35 miles per hour. The train was going 3 times the limit. 7551 East would never reach West Colton. That's exactly what was about to happen.
Hang on, here we go.
The train jumps the track at 100 miles per hour. The section of 4 liters came off. with the undercarriages left intact. The helpers only suffered minor damages. Amazingly, engineer Frank Holland crawls out of the crushed cab of lead locomotive 8278. He was badly injured with several cracked ribs and a punctured lung. Conductor Everett Crown and brakeman Alan Rice both died being crushed to death in 8278 and 7549. But what about dynamic brakes? Well, the train barely had any dynamic brakes. SD 457551, as stated before, was dead in tow. All it had was just the air brakes. 7549 had traction current, but no dynamic current. 9340's dynamics were sporadic, but with very weak dynamic power. As for the helpers, 8317 also had no dynamics. That left 8278 on the head end and helper unit 7443 being the only engines fully working dynamic brakes. Frank Holland knew this, but the dispatcher didn't know. Why did the helper crew lie about the dynamic brakes were working, while one didn't have? Remains a mystery. After the accident, 4 liters were damaged beyond repair, were destroyed, with the remains being scrapped, or the parts were donated to Precision National. Both helper units were repaired and returned to service with Southern Pacific. 8317 was sold to Precision National, then got sold again to Helm Leasing for continued service. It was scrapped by 2013. 7443 was eventually retired from Union Pacific from March 17, 2000. Sold to the National Railway Equipment Company. Rebuilt with 5-foot 6-inch gauge trucks. Reclassified as an SD40-3MP. Sold to MRS Logistica. It was still in service as of 2020. Hello everyone, Conrail 6041 here. At 5:30 p.m., I will go to my little cousin's 1th anniversary birthday party. I'll see you next time on the rails. Happy Halloween.